Hello everyone. So I'd promised a live today. It's 3:13 past 3 in East African time. So we're going to review one of my best Polish brands. And it's not like a brand which is new in the market. I've grown up using this brand and it's literally the best Polish brand I've used since I was a kid. So these are the tip holders we're going to use, the same that I've always been using. And by the way, I've never shared the brand, I think. This is the brand I use. It's some Chinese company. And they're not heavy, they're just very simple. And this is the tip, these are the tips that I use. I'm going to use them, the short stilettos. I think for this live, it's best we go with a smaller piece. I was thinking of this size. Let me see. Size 9. I was thinking of us using them, but will they not be so small? They will be so small for the brushes. So let's see this other size here. Size 8, but extra large. Let me try it out to see. I feel it's still very small. Then there's size 7. This other size, what is size 6? I think we used the 6. Welcome to the live. I think we use this size 6. Yes, yeah, we're going to use size 6. I think most of us grow up using polish more. I don't know when acrylic started being part of the market. It's like a product I started using in 2019. We didn't have them here. We didn't know about them. Like no nothing. And actually that's the reason why you find other countries have gone away from acrylic so much. Most of them are using soft gel and builder. Meanwhile, for us here, acrylic is like, that big thing in the market still, because we're a bit late when it comes to most of the beauty products. So this is the size I'm going to use for all of them. I'm going to use size 6. And also share with me in the comment sections about your favorite polish brands, nail polish, because I feel like that's something we used more as kids compared to this Gen Alpha stage. Since I'm going to be reviewing the products and we're going to try how they are. I don't think we need to file. Personally, I don't think I'm going to file. And for us, this brand has been a big cake in East Africa. It has really been a big cake. And then also another thing with it is this, maybe because the quality is like, it's like out compared to these other brands within the market. It's kind of expensive compared to other prices, other brands. I'm going to share with you the rates so you'll convert them to your currencies, because I do know a lot of brands here, but they're sold very cheaply. Even the ones that are shipped from abroad countries, like the Western countries, they tend to be more cheaper compared to this particular brand here. Oh, I'm supposed to use size 6. And tomorrow I'm planning to go to town. Maybe I will do just, I think I will do like a 10 minutes live in the store, in the beauty store that I'm going to go to, and I share with you some of the things that are available in my country's market. And that depends on if the sellers are willing to let me film in their space. If they are, I'm going to film. I will go live actually, so that you can interact and know like those places. As I said, this is the brand that I'm using. Yeah, this. So as you can see, everything is already fit. All the 10 hands are already on here. My neighbor is playing some one of those old songs that we grew up listening to. I think you fall in love in a hopeless place. I don't know how to sing it, okay, but it's one of those beautiful songs I loved as a kid. Yeah. So this is the brand. Like this is the packaging they give us in the market. That's what we get in, and we're going to open it up. See here. This is the name. It's called Luron. This is one of the companies that I've loved using. It's a Polish brand and it's so nice. I've used it since I was a kid up to now. It's been a very good brand. Actually, anyone who knows Luron or can access their website, tell them. Someone here loves their products so much. I really love these guys' products. Then this is the orange color. You can see it's very summer coded. It's so nice. And this is the number. It's shade 38. So we're going to open. We will remove one and we paint it and we let it to dry, right? So let me first shake it a little. You can see. I feel it's really deep, so deep of an orange. You can see this is one swipe. It's quite translucent. Not, it has some deepness to it. Hope you can see it so well into my camera. And the smell is not that strong compared to these other Polish brands that I've used. And it does take some time to dry, but if you're using it for art, then you need to be someone who works fast. You can see, you can find fine lines on it that much. It's a very beautiful brand. This is the orange. Welcome to the live, everyone. You're so welcome to this space. It's a safe space for all of us. So you can see it's in Nairobi. So if you're in the chat from Kenya, please let's support Luron. This is the brand. Yeah, it's a Kenyan company. Kenya is just next to us here. It's like the east, the country bordering us to the east. Yeah, this is a brand, and if you find it in our market compared to the rest of the Polish brands that we use here, Luron costs for us like 5,500, and I think in USA dollars, like some minutes back when I checked the rates, one US dollar was equivalent of 3750. So it's like 1 point something US dollars. It's relatively for someone who is maybe in like the US, it's kind of cheap, but for us here it's expensive because it's the most expensive brand we're having here. So this is another shade. I think this color is like more of burgundy, maroon. I don't know. Yeah, I can see it here. So we're going to open it up. And if there's one brand that I feel in East Africa, it would have made it so far when it comes, you can see how deep it is. It would have made it so far in the beauty industry, especially like the nail industry. It would have been Luron. I don't know why it's no longer performing the way I was expecting it. By now, at least this brand should have started something, right? It should have started something to grow and expand their company. You never can tell what's going on with it. But yeah, you can see this is the color. Which. So the next color we're trying out is this. It's more of like some type of pink with a little bit of purple. And the color shade it is 34. Yeah. This is so tight. Hope you can see it so well. You can see how pretty the pink is. My camera is not doing it justice, by the way. My affirmation for January is January next year. By the time we come back next year, I'm going to have a good camera and a tripod. So I'm going to be creating for people a lot of good content for nails. But for now, please bear with me. Bear with me. This is the only thing that I have. Well, for this pink, I think for you to get a good layering that you want, unless you want something very not overly popping, you have to apply one layer. But if you want something that is kind of like much, maybe you do like an extra swap. This is the pink. I don't think it's even called a pink, but yeah. This is it. You can see it. Just exactly like it's on the bottle. I'm going to put this to dry. We also get another. Then there's this kind of maroon, but it has some shimmer in it. This one here. I don't know, I feel this brand really had a potential to expand its nail products and make it global, like large global. They really need to do something. And if you're someone who loves trying new things, I think this should be your next. Have you seen how rich it is? It does have some kind of shimmer-like look. It's so nice. I'm going to take photos of each of these nails alongside the bottles so that you know which goes for which. One swap is literally enough, just that I want to make it more deeper so that you are able to see it alongside the bottle. So you can see here, have you seen? Then they have some type of green here. It looks more like, it's not teal. I don't think this is teal. I don't know the name of this color, but yeah, you can see it's the shade 0108. I wish I had enough money. I really would have got like the entire collection because this is one of my favorite collections from them. See. So I'm going to open it up. And before someone wonders like how long does this color last, depending on how you apply, I can really confirm to you Laurent can take you a month and the color is still strong. It does not lose its porosity easily. It takes some good time. Have you seen how beautiful this green is? Welcome to the live, everyone. Have you seen how beautiful this green is? I want you to see it closer. Oh God, I'm having a lot of light coming from this side, so I'm able to see it. This, this is it. Like, it's very beautiful. That's how nice it is. So far we've done an entire tab. Let's go to the next and press it from there. Then there's also this type of like peach like pink. Yeah. Oh, the tab has moved, but you can see the number down. The number down there, it is shade 100. It's 100 from the tab written here. Though you can't see it because the paper that was here, I think it tripped off when they were packing it up. So here it is. It's part of their latest collection also. You can see it. It's very light. And I think this color can go for like parties if you're like someone who is hosting maybe a bridesmaid for your bridesmaids. This can go. Though, as you can see, it's very light, just as it is on the bottle. You can see it's quite light. For you to be able to get this consistency here, I would really advise maybe you do like 3 layers or two, based on how your layering is. If you're someone who usually scoops a small portion, 2 layers are enough. Like a small portion, okay, 3 layers enough. But if you're someone who does like extra, you pick like extra. And when I say extra, for someone who is picking small layers, oh god, the English is disappearing. For someone who's picking small layers, I think this layer is enough to get it. This, let me show it again closer to the camera. You see this? I think this layer is enough for someone who is doing small layers. But for someone who picks large layers, I usually do it by one swap, like only one part and the other one. So that is, you can do that twice. But for someone who is picking small layers, endeavor to pick at least thrice. It's already drying up. The first layer we applied. So this, for someone who really wants something very light, especially me, I my course wouldn't allow me to wear like a lot of colors. There are colors and which are not accepted for me in school. So I feel such a color could work for me. Just like you see how I usually go for kind of very neutral colors that are not very deep. And by the way, this brand also has their neutral colors, which I think I'll review at the end of this month because I don't do that much of polished content. But for the channel, I'm going to get those neutral colors, buy at least 10 of them. Then we also review them together. You get it? Yeah. Then they have this type of like, it's like a purplish. Actually, this is lilac purple. You can see this is the, though this is not the collection that I got the rest from. This collection, they had it for the French manicure. That was the collection they had it with. And still, as I said, yeah, it has all the same labels. As I'd said, it's a Kenyan brand, don't forget. It's a Kenyan brand. Check them out. Yes, try it up. I think in the packaging, they didn't do it well. You can see how deep it is. This is a very deep color because it's giving a lot of I am present vibe because you can see this. Let me show it along because one swap is enough. You don't even need like 2 layers. You can see this, it's already very rich. This is lilac purple. So how is your October so far? I'm talking about the products. I'm not greeting the rest of you. Let me talk about you people in the chat. You all watching. How is your October going so far? And another thing is this, when you are wiping off this brand, One wipe with good acetone is good. But if you're someone who makes a lot of mistakes, I really would advise you get a good acetone, because this brand will teach you a lesson. They do their products and they stick on well, so you need to find a good acetone. You can see it here. It's kind of very good. Yeah, this is the lilac purple. So if you're someone who makes a lot of mistakes, I don't think Luron is the practice brand. Honestly, it's not a brand to practice with. You can find another brand, but not Luron. So we're remaining with three from the package. So there's this blue, and this is the shade number 27. Yeah, still the same collection. Yeah, same country. You can see the blue. I want you to see it closer. You see this? It's giving that spring vibe. Liquidy. It's not like an oil based one, because I think we're going to go through the ingredients, but I don't think it's oil based, because from my experience of using this brand, it doesn't have a lot of like oil like polish. You don't have that feeling of it being oily. No, it's not there. So here it is. No, I didn't cover this other part, but I want you to see it closer. This is the blue. And of course, I get a lot of customers for this blue. It's like a loved color here. Most times when they come to do their nails, you find someone does the gels on the finger and they want polish on the toes, and most will want Luron. So I get Luron products only. There's also this purple. It's kind of very deep. It's a very deep one, and still the same brand, the same collection. Yeah. It's really easy to work with. It's not very sticky. It's easy to work with, and you can see it easily spreads. So let me show it for you. Have you seen how it has easily sprayed on? Yeah. And Mary Young, I'm not understanding what you're trying to say down there. Then this I didn't buy it with this collection. This is a different company. It's called Bell London. I think it's the first time I'm going to be using it, but we're going to also see it. This, compared to this, it was more cheaper, because they had given me this for 3,000. I think that is like approximately 0.75 US dollars. It's not $1. It doesn't make it $1. Here it is. And let me see where these are product. I think where it's made. Yeah, it's made in the EU. What's EU? I don't know what country that is. Maybe probably the UK. I don't know. It might be representing something like the UK. It has the shade number 17. As you can see, it is 17. It's a deep maroon. Have you seen this? Wow. Wow. So let's first try it out. Oh, it's a beautiful brand, by the way. That means the seller didn't lie to me because she had said, I'm not going to regret buying this. Yeah, it's a nice, it goes nice. I really feel like it has the same consistency like for Luron. The only difference is Luron is kind of thicker compared to it's more of liquid. There it is. It's the maroon. I think it's the same like on the bottle. Yeah, I can see it. So, oh, so these are the 10 colors I had got today. As you can see, the 10 colors. But then there's the last thing here. This is the packaging in which they put them. The last thing is this. Fast forward, it's for quick dry. You can use it like for like for example, if someone is rushing and they want to go earlier, they need to use this. I have not brought the top coat here for the Luron. It has its own top coat, but the one that I have is kind of less and I didn't get any one. So let me get it for you. Here it is. It's colorless, and this is the bottle in which it comes with the top coat. We're going to only coat maybe at least two, and then we see it, right? I will do a test with it. I'm going to put the top coat, leave it for some minutes. We're going to put the quick dry on it, and we put a quick dry. Then we leave one without the quick dry, and we see which one dries faster. So I think no, this orange won't give us that look we want easily on camera. I'm going to use this because it's more deeper compared to other. It was dry. I don't know what it is. So we're going to put this, and we're not going to put on it the quick dry. We're going to put the quick dry on one after we're giving them like 2 minutes at least. So we're going to like take 2 minutes and apply the quick dry on one, and we see. So Emery Young. It's Emery Young. How do you pronounce your name? Hope I'm pronouncing it the right way. What are you trying to say? I failed to understand your message. So we're going to apply this quick dry. I think let's use the blue one and let the other dry slowly. And we see, just tap, 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 tap. Let me smoothen the tap on the screen, because this brush may cause it to have fine lines if you scratch through. I don't think that's a good sign if we do the scratching. So we keep it for like a minute and we're going to do a tap test that I usually do to find out if my customers' nails have dried fully enough or they have not. So this is something that I usually do when I want to test out that my customers' nails have dried out or not. Of course, make sure your hands are clean, because if you have dirty hands and you touch on polish, it doesn't look good. It gives out that bad look, right? So this is what I usually do, right? You see my thumb? Yeah, I usually press maybe at the tip or just somewhere at the side to see if I get fine lines. So when you press this, you see this. If I press and I don't see my fingers what lines on the nail, that means it has fully cured. If the fine lines on my fingerprint, the thumb, are there on the nails, that means they've not yet dried. That's what I do. Though some people are able to see it and they're like, oh, this has dried. But I feel like I would rather do that before I put the top coat, especially for polish. Because you see, polish, if it has not fully dried and you apply the top coat on it, it usually will get the color of the polish onto the brush and you are going to end up contaminating the whole top coat. And it's not really a good look, especially like, just assume you're having a color like orange, like on your brush, and then it has contaminated the entire polish color, the top coat. When you use it on something else, it's not going to look good. So this, from the test, it's dried. Then this doesn't have the fine lines also. This one, as you can see, I really need a, yeah, you can see there are no lines here. So that's enough for you to know it is. Hi Vive, how are you? Then there's also this, you can see it's dried already. Then this, you can see it here, it's also fully dried. We're going to leave these two and we test them separately and make a conclusion on it. Then also this, I want you to see it. Now you can see that, right? There are lines here. That means this has not fully dried yet. There are little lines. I can't really see it. I wish I maybe can I use some other background for you to be able to see it? You see those lines there? Yeah. This is to show you that it has not fully dried up. You can even see it from here. You can see it. It's not fully dried up yet. Then there's also this. This has, and this is a new brand that I'm just starting to use. This was surprising, it has dried so fast. So yeah, then these two we're going to test them. This, remember, I put the top coat on it and I didn't put the quick dry, and it has been like 4 minutes past so far. You can see the lines are there and it's even quite sticky. Yeah. Let me see my camera. This has not fully dried. It does have the marks and they're really quite visible. You can't see them on the camera. I don't know why. My camera is not good. But yeah. Then there is this, the one with a quick dry. It has dried. You can't even touch it all through. There's nothing sticky. It has all dried. So for you that at least the Luron brand, this is really a game changer for me because I do have customers who want to do their nails the nails using polish and they're like in 20 minutes they want to be done. So this has really been something that is a game changer for me. If you're getting any product from the brand, at least this, just have this. It really saves a lot. Then also if you're using Luron for art, for nail art, it depends on the type of art you want to do. And if you're someone who works quite slowly and all of that, I don't think this brand will be it. Because when you use Luron to draw designs, remember it dries kind of faster depending on the shades you have got. Because there are those shade ranges, if you get them, they dry slowly compared to others. And according to what I've used for the times I've used Luron, all the products that are kind of pigmented, these ones, they tend to dry faster compared to these ones that are not. These two have a big difference. This one dries faster compared to these ones. So there is this has it has a specific name for a collection. I'm just forgetting it, but it's there. All the colors are just quite very light. Oh, sorry, my Wi-Fi has logged me out. I've been logged out of the Wi-Fi, so I have to switch up to mobile data, which is a lot. It does take a lot from us. So yeah. Oh, thank you very much for remaining on the live. I really appreciate all of you. So as I was, what was I saying? So I feel these ones which are more lighter, they take long to dry. So if you're to do art, they will be easier to use for art compared to the other type. You get it? Then for the neutral colors, they have all the colors in their neutral. It's just that I don't have them right now here, but they're usually out of market faster compared to these others because most people are buying them for parties, weddings. And for us here, not many people do nails. There are only a few. It's mainly university students, like the girls you're going to find doing nails, like for their normal days, because they just want to look good with them, right? But you're going to find most of the women they're married, they have families, or who are working big jobs. They're not going to do a lot of nail stuff. They are not into nails. So these other colors, you're going to find them more. These other shades, you're going to find them more. Compared to the neutrals, are getting bought out faster. And the reason why is they're used for parties a lot, like weddings a lot. So I think tomorrow, if I go to town and the sellers are willing to let me film, maybe I'll go live for just like 10 minutes or 15 to show you around some of the places where I usually get the products from. Of course, it's downtown. They can easily snatch your phone, but I'm willing to risk that. You get it. So these are the Polish brands. This is the Polish brand that I use the most, and that's how some of their colors are. For those who wanted me to do a Polish review, so I have done. But if I get other new brands that I like and I use them and I start using them, I will do a live and review them. You get it. So I'm going to take photos of these and post them maybe here for my community. You get it, alongside each bottle. Thank you all for tuning in today, and we'll see you again tomorrow or Sunday. But I think tomorrow I might go live again, probably during the morning hours here. Have a great day.